Back in 2019, Father Paul Sullivan, who is our present rector of our seminary program, the Nazareth Seminary, and Bishop Olmsted decided that they would begin a process for our own seminarians here in the Diocese of Phoenix. And it was really just a 2-year program, basically for students to get their AA degree before they went off to a seminary, a larger seminary. And after I had arrived, I found that it was necessary that we perhaps look at having our own seminary program here in the Diocese of Phoenix, given the fact that we are, in essence, the 7th largest diocese in the United States. And it seems as though it's probably time for us to have our own.
This is historic for us in the Diocese of Phoenix. The first time we'll have this is our first seminary we've had, but it's expanding. 4 stages will have their own homes here in our diocese, which is exciting. We have the propedeutic house of Nazareth House, where guys can finish their studies. They can start to get working on their human formation, spiritual formation. We have our spirituality year house, which is at Our Lady of Perpetual Help Parish in Scottsdale. That's a 1-year intensive program on human and spiritual formation. After that is St. Mary's House, which is at St. Mary's Basilica downtown in Phoenix. And that's where the men are in the discipleship phase, and they are learning philosophy and continue to grow in their relationship with the Lord.
Basically, we are repurposing the friary where the Franciscans were living for so many, many years, but now that they are kind of growing together on a national level, they had to give up the parish. And so that gave us an opportunity to repurpose that friary and to basically build out some wonderful dorms for this 3rd phase.
And this past August 2023, we opened the Spirituality Year at Our Lady of Perpetual Help Parish in Scottsdale. It's our 2nd seminary house, and it's an expansion off of what Nazareth House offers. So the guys first begin their seminary formation at the Nazareth House, and then once they finish their time there, they move to the OLPH Seminary House, where they enter into what we call the Spirituality Year.
For the first time ever, Arizona will have its own seminary in which we're training men to become priests in its first time in its history. Normally in the stage of the discipleship stage, which is when the seminarians more intensely dive into philosophy and philosophical studies, that would be the stage where we're more closely partnering with University of Mary at ASU. And one of the beautiful things about this is the cross-pollination of students, from ASU students to seminarians to University of Mary students, and how that relationship mutually benefits each one, because they present a different kind of viewpoint.
Afterwards, we're in the exploration phase of having a house for what used to be called the theology years, but now it's called configurative, where they're configuring their hearts to Jesus Christ and really getting into the beauty of what we believe about God's love for us and passing that on to His people.
So the next 4 years following the college years will most likely be here in the downtown area as well, very likely here at the Diocesan Pastoral Center, meaning our goal is to build some dorms for that theology program. The nice thing about the Diocesan Pastoral Center is that we already have rooms, we have a kitchen, we have a chapel. All of those wonderful things are already in place.
My sense is this is exciting for every single Catholic of our diocese. In the pews, to say, as they are served by their good pastors, to know that there's going to be a generation behind them that's continually being formed and ready to serve them well as disciples of Jesus Christ. It's so exciting for our diocese. When you step back and say, what's the best we could do for our people? I think the best thing we could do for our people is to pray for and to assist the pastors who serve the people.